Well, it's showtime, everybody. How you doing this morning? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Friday. You've made it to Friday, and here we are. We're in beautiful downtown East Memphis, where it's a little chilly this morning. I mentioned that on Wednesday that it was 70 something on Wednesday, and now it's down in the low 40s this morning. But it's a clear, beautiful day, and I sure hope that wherever you are, on top of everything else, you don't have to deal with the bad weather. Okay, well, it's Friday, so we'll do an accounting of what we've done this week, and we'll start off with, so three times this week. See, I got my gloves on, so 3 times this week. Yeah, look at there. There's the hand of my bride saying she got 3 times, and that's an A. If you got 3 times with me this week, that is an A. Way to go, A's. Well, if you've only been with me twice this week, now you didn't have to be live, but you watched the video, and moreover, you didn't just watch the video, you actually participated in the exercise. I know that there's some of you that just sit on your couch and just wait to see what happens next. Okay, that would be twice. If that's 2 times for you this week, 2 times, then that's a B. That's a B. Way to go, Bees. Way to go, Bees. Tell me in the comments what grade you made, or if you're embarrassed to talk about your grade, you can just say, hey, man.
None your business.
It's none ya. 1 time. If this is 1 time, then you can take yourself a C. That's an average grade, boys and girls. An average grade. So way to go.
We're still proud of you.
Oh, yeah, very proud of you for doing that. Yeah. Okay, let's talk a little bit about fitness. Let's talk about fitness for just a second. And
Lisa got 3 times. Lisa Jensen.
Lisa Jensen with an A. Yeah, way to go, Lisa. Good
Marsha
job.
got 2 times.
Marsha twice. That's a B. Good job.
I know Sandy's got at least a couple, and so does Angela Moore.
Hey, way to go, you guys. Way to go.
Sandy has an A, she says.
All right, then. Way to go, Sandy.
And Jenny Warner Ruda Miller has an A.
Hey, Jenny. Thank you for contributing to the cause, Jenny. I told Jenna that you had officially bought into the Kool-Aid and sent me money. So thank you for that.
And
I
then
appreciate
Professor
it.
Tate Keller gets an A.
Dr. Tate Keller, professor of history at Rhodes College, gets an A. Way to go, Doc. Good job.
And I know Rachel, she's watching. She has probably an A or a B for sure.
All right then. We'll get to some of you guys as the show progresses. We'll get to you guys. And so, yes, if you're out there, then do something. Put a comment and say, hey, Tony, well, I wouldn't have to know who it was because, your name will pop up. But you can just say, hey, it's. So let's talk about this. We'll talk about, let's talk about fitness.
I like that cue card.
I did this myself.
Ooh.
Can you tell? I did this myself.
Can't afford Kinko's
That's
in
right.
FedEx office
That's
right
right.
now.
That's right. And I don't do PowerPoint slides. Fitness. And we could also talk about getting in shape. This is what happens. A lot of times new people will say, I'll ask them, so what are your goals for contacting me or for joining the program? And they'll say, well, I want to get in shape. Or they'll say, I want to get fit. And I'll usually say, well, that's great. Those are good goals. I don't at that point say, what do those words mean to you? What does in shape or being fitness, what does that mean to you? Sometimes you'll see people will advertise a program as it's the fittest people in America or the fittest people in the world. Compared to what? Fit for what? Here's a question I like to ask sometimes. Would you say that let's say a NFL linebacker is more fit than a Tour de France bicycle racer?
Ooh.
Or is Roger Federer, a professional tennis player, is he in better shape than a ballerina? Or you could say, is a defensive lineman in the NFL, are they more fit than LeBron? So this is the point of the question is, you sort of have to define what fit is for you. Now, medical science, exercise science will tell you a number of things that qualify as being fit, but a low resting heart rate would be an indication of being fit. A lean body mass would be a measure of fitness. You don't want to go by the BMI if you're looking at whether or not you're fit or overweight. The BMI is a joke, and I've been saying it forever. It's terrible. I think it was designed by the insurance companies to make people who were not obese appear obese. If you're an athlete, the BMI is absolutely worthless. If you're a couch potato, maybe it might have some relevance, but I don't think really any. So there's a number of things that you need to think about yourself. I'm not going to do your thinking for you. I'll let you do that for yourself. What does it mean to be in shape? What does it mean to be fit for you? So those are the things to talk about. I couldn't leave the house this morning without seeing an advertisement for an exercise program that you would know if I mentioned its name. And throughout it was probably maybe a 2-minute blurb on ESPN, and it was all about this particular program. And when they talked about the results of the program, they showed people with exposed stomachs so that you could see their abs, and it showed people. Particularly, it was a lot of stomach views, and then they say the reason why these people are so lean and so muscular and their weight is low. The reason for that is because of the program. And I dispelled that the other day, that 80% of your weight loss goals are not what? It's not me. It's not them either. I'd love to take credit for when people come this way. I would love to take credit for it. But I'll give you this little tip here. This is a surefire trip, and you veteran boot campers will know, if you want an exercise that will absolutely work, absolutely get you what you want. You can't spot reduce, by the way. You can't spot reduce. You can't do 1,000 crunches and then drink a case of beer and have abs. You can't. But here's the exercise that absolutely works. Absolutely works. So watch closely. Here's the exercise. The first thing you do is you extend your arms forward. Okay? Everyone's extending your arms forward.
Oh yeah.
Now start wiggling your fingers like this. Okay? Everyone wiggling. Now, if you will keep the wiggling things away from your mouth, not only will your chance of catching the virus go down, but also you'll lose weight as well. I know it's silly, but that's my point. Okay, it's windy, so I'm using the little windscreen on my microphone here because it is windy. And it may look a little silly. It may look like I've got a mouse running across the visor of my hat. A mini Don King. Okay, so there's that. Let's get underway. What we're going to do this morning is something that boot campers will know. It's going to be your virtual M-16 workout. So just follow along. We'll be doing each exercise. The studio audience is losing their minds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, studio audience. So we'll do Gary. So we're going to do, imagine that we're going to be doing a number of exercises for 1 minute in duration. So I'm not going to be counting any of these exercises. All of them will be timed. I may talk to you a little bit as you're doing them, but that's what we're going to be doing. And we'll start off first. Morning, Bill. We'll start off first with some side straddle hops to get warmed up. And I hope that you already warmed up before this and maybe looked at the standalone video for stretching, the stretching video. Okay, side straddle hops for 10. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now without the dumbbells, I'll tell you what, dumbbells will be optional. We're going to do wide stance sumo squats. We're going to do that for a minute. If you want to get both dumbbells or one dumbbell in your hand, we're going to do this for the duration. So wide stance sumo squats, I'll be doing them along with you. I'm going to use just one dumbbell because it's so windy. Okay, here we go. Wide stance sumo squats. Let me get us started on the clock.
While you're doing that, say good morning to your nephew, Ruben.
Ruben, what's up, my nephew? How you doing? We're on the clock. You should be doing squats. Should be doing squats. I'll be doing some squats with you. I also found out that when I checked the video after moving the mic to the bill of the visor, that I didn't really need to yell as loud as I was. Well, yeah, those of you who know me have been around, you're accustomed to hearing me yell, but the yelling was kind of too loud to, it sort of distorted the sound a little bit. And I do not have a distorted sound. I have a very lovely sound. Just my wife says so. And that's really all that matters. Okay. Now we're starting off with the legs because the legs are the largest muscle group in the body, and that gets your blood to flowing. All right, there we go. That's that. Okay, now we're going to move kind of quickly on to the next exercise, which is going to be push-ups. You knew they were coming, so push-up time. We'll get these knocked out. I'm telling you, the wind is crazy. It's crazy, I'm telling you. I was trying to sound a little bit like Christopher Walken. It's crazy here in East Memphis. Okay, I know that was not a good Christopher Walken. I know it, no heckling. Stand by, push up, Marine Corps, and begin. You're doing push-ups, you're on the clock.
Say good morning to Alicia, kneeling for me.
Good morning, Alicia.
And to Lewis.
Lewis! How are you, my friend? Who?
Laura.
Hey, Laura. Laura.
Catherine Smedley.
Hey, Catherine. Let me go back to Laura for a second. Laura, do you know how much I miss you? Well, I don't know either, but it's a lot. I can't tell you the exact number, but it's a lot. And you may have to take a break for a second, like I did, and then get right back to it. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. You can go ahead and get on up. Walk that off for just a second. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do some sort of continuous cardio of some sort. Now what I've got set up, if you can see the red cones here, we do a drill called the 5-10-5 drill, which I stole it from the NFL Combine. Not really. It's been around forever. But what you do is, and I'll show you what, if you're outside and you've got enough space, you can set up some sort of cones or some sort of something like this. So you start here and you run to this one and touch, then you run to this one and touch, then you run this way. Then the next time you break and you go the other way and touch, and then you run this way and touch, and then you stop. Now you're going to break the other direction. Now, you may not have that much room, or you may have an opportunity to just run back and forth. That's what you need to be doing. Move as quickly as you can from one spot to the next, like the shuttle drill that I just showed you. Ready, set, go.
And if they don't have room, can they just run in place or do jumping jacks? Or...
Absolutely. If you don't have the space, as Ashley was suggesting, then go ahead and run in place. Do side straddle hops.
Say good morning to Wiener Dog.
Wiener Dog.
And your daughter, Missy.
That's two Melissas. My daughter Missy is actually a Melissa, and Melissa Walker, two of my favorite Melissas. But I don't call my daughter Wiener Dog, so Wiener Dog, I call my daughter Sweet and Precious and things like that. Missy, Ashley, Matthew and I were talking the other day about how amazed we are at what a good mom you are. So you're doing a great job.
With a set of twins and...
For those of you that don't know, there we go. I probably no one was listening because they were running. So you can walk that off. For those of you that may not know, I have one daughter, Missy, who is married to Craig, and they live in Wichita, Kansas. And they have 4 wonderful children, 2 twin boys, and
2 twin babies, really.
2 twin babies. Yeah. And so everyone is at home. Everyone's at home. You're doing a great job, miss. Okay, that was your shuttle run. So what we'll do next is planking. So that's easy enough.
Ooh, I love it.
So get a spot wherever you are. We're going to plank. So this will be elbows and toes, and we'll hold this for 1 minute. Now, if you find that you can't last the whole minute, we'll drop to a knee and see if you can hold it that way. We're kind of doing this in the same way that we do push-ups. Okay, on the clock for 1 minute, ready, and go. We're planking.
Can they suck in their stomach to help stabilize them?
You can suck in the stomach. You can suck in whatever you.
Suck it all in.
Got a milkshake.
I realize I don't have to look at the camera to talk to you guys as we're sitting here planking. The world record holder for the plank is an acquaintance of mine. He's also a fellow Marine veteran. His name is George Hood. You might want to look George up. He and I are the same age. He just recently broke the world record for the plank being held like this.
For how long?
Over 8 hours.
What?
Over.
Oh my goodness. That's insane. How come you can do 8 minutes?
This is, yeah, for over 8 hours he did this. And so he has the, I don't know, is it called the Guinness book or Guinness book? That's good. Guinness. That's good. That was the 1 minute. That was the 1 minute. Walk that off for just a second. What? I'm pretty sure that, I have no idea. That, what kind of question is that from the studio audience? So if you know the proper pronunciation, is it Guinness or Guinness, whatever it is, phonetically sound it out in the comments, so I'll know and I won't make that mistake again. Okay, you're gonna need your dumbbells for this. Gonna need your dumbbells. Now what we're gonna do is the Swiss Army knife. As I've shown you before, but if you're new, let me demonstrate the Swiss Army knife. And I don't know if it's easier or more instructive to see me do it head on or from the side. Tell you what I'll do one cycle head on, and then I'll do the next cycle to the side. But you start off with the hack squat. The hack squat is equal parts leaning forward, equal parts bending your knees. So it starts off like this. You go here, and then the rows, then a curl, then a press, then tricep extensions. Then you bring it all back down and you start again. We're gonna do 1 repetition per exercise. So we'll go ahead. I said I wasn't gonna count any, but I'll count these for us. We'll be on the clock, ready, starting in the down position, ready, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I said I would show one from the side, but I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8 is all we got time for the 1 minute. You can put that down and walk that off.
Say good morning to Jeff Calkins.
Morning, Jeff Calkins. Good to see you. Now we'll do a little bit of balance work. We'll go to doing balance. We're going to do what we'll do for this first round of balance will be pretty easy, in that all you're going to do is lift one leg up and hold it. We'll lift up the right leg and hold it for 30 seconds. Put that down, lift up the left leg and hold it for 30 seconds. Try not to hold on to anything or touch anything if you can. As I mentioned before, balance is a perishable skill, a perishable ability. And if you're not working on it on a regular basis, you can lose it. And the older we get and the more sedentary we become, the less balance we have. That's one of the reasons why older people fall down. And when they fall down, it's not like a 3-year-old falling down. It's serious business. Okay, plant the left leg, bring the right leg straight up, and we'll hold this. Get the right knee as high as you can and hold this for 30, 29, 28, 27, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that down and bring the left leg up and get the left knee as high as you can, higher than your waist, and hold that for 30, 29, 28, 27, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, walk that off. That's 1 minute. A review, and I forgot to introduce myself again. I know. I'm Tony Ludlow still. I'm still Tony Ludlow. And this is USMC Fitness Boot Camp / Sergeant Tony's Fitness Boot Camp. I am a former high school basketball cross-country coach, athletic director, U.S. history teacher, Marine veteran, certified in a number of things, certified running coach, group exercise, personal trainer, yoga, nutrition. I think I mentioned the running.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for an hour now. Been doing this for 20 years. And I'm a PhD candidate with a concentration in health and human performance. And some have asked, Tony, how's your dissertation going? Please don't ask me that question anymore. Okay, I gave you a little bit of a break because I knew what was coming next. We got mountain climbers. We'll be doing mountain climbers for a minute. Let me first demonstrate a bad mountain climber. Not that it's morally bad, because mountain climbers don't have a moral compass at all. Mountain climbers are neither good nor bad. They are evil. They may be, in fact, be evil. So here's what a mountain climber looks like that I don't want you to do. This. I don't want that. That's okay, but that's not what we're doing. I want this.
So one leg has to come forward.
Yeah, all the way forward. Okay, did you see that? Wasn't that outstanding? If you couldn't see it because of the frame, do I need to move back a little bit?
I can see it perfectly.
There's okay. Okay. All right, you're on the clock for mountain climbers. Ready and go. Mountain climbers. Now you'll probably do a few, and then you may get a little fatigued. Feel free to take a break for 3-4 seconds, and then get right back to it.
Say good morning to Tim Romano.
Hello, Tim. How are you, my old friend? Not that you're old.
Maybe a little bit.
Well, maybe so. Tim, I think we're about the same age, actually. And I'm just in my prime.
I think you should tell people why I haven't let you out of the house when I went to go pick up food, what I told them.
You should still be doing mountain climbers. I'm not going to tell that story yet. I'm not secure enough. I'm not secure enough to tell that story. 10 seconds. And there we go. You can walk that off. Yeah, it was fun, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That was fun.
Because Cindy's been doing the workout. She told me.
Cindy McDonald? For those of you that live in East Memphis, let me get a plug for a food truck called New Wing Order. Hot wings of all kinds.
Hot wing nachos.
A former student of mine, Cindy McDonald, and her husband Jesse run this. They sort of are different places in town. We got some last night, but don't tell anybody that the fitness guy and the registered dietitian ate hot wings last night. Don't tell. So that's what we had. They were delicious. Okay, you also got a little bit of a break because I also know what's coming next. So we just did the mountain climbers. Now what we do is you're going to need, again, a little bit of space to do any of these agility drills. Two-step shuffle and touch, two-step Heisman Trophy drill, crossovers, and then one, I forgot what we call this.
Speed skater?
Well, you could do speed skater, but here's one that we haven't done in a while, and I even have forgotten what I called it. Look this way, I'll show you the drill I'm talking about. So, see if I can remember how to do it. No, that's not right. It's this. It's this. 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 So if you can remember, when I started off, it's right hand to left foot, then left hand to right, then this. So that, if you guys remember what I called that, put that in the comments. I've forgotten what I called it. Here's also the other thing, two-step shuffle and touch. So we've done this a good bit, two-step shuffle. Now when you do this, try and get up in the air as much as possible. But if that's gonna shake your house and wake up your family, then don't do that. So that's the two-step shuffle and touch. The two-step Heisman is, imagine a big tractor tire. You're stepping in and stepping out. So each time you step out, we would count that as one. Then crossovers. Crossovers like this, and crossovers like that. And you want to do these as quickly as you can without falling down. Okay, ready to go. Any of those, two-step shuffle and touch.
Can you show the speed skater?
Speed skater is this, so you bound from side to side. Bounding from side to side. But I wish I could remember what this was called.
I like that.
Lisa Jensen, we talked about this the other day. Did I mention what we called it then?
Orly said she doesn't remember the name of the exercise, only that she remembers you laughing during it.
I sometimes make boot campers do exercises.
Andrew Forzik said, not sure what the exercise is called, but he sure wishes he could see Linda try it.
Oh, Linda, if you're out there, Andrew just busted you out. The gauntlet has been thrown down. Okay, there we go. Walk that off. And those of you that are new to the program or you've never been a part of the program, I hope you don't mind me addressing people by name that are a part of the program. If you're new and then in the comments say, hey Tony, I'm new, and I'm not going to then send you an invoice.
Or try to friend you on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm not going to track you down. I'm not going to hound you to join or give me money. I'm not going to do that. But I would just like to know if you're watching, if you're participating and you've not been a part of the program, I'd like to know who you are and where you live.
You could just say, hi Donna.
Right, if it was somebody named Donna, I could say, hey Donna.
Good morning in Iowa.
Why's it got to be Iowa? Okay. That was the mountain climbers, wasn't it? No, it wasn't.
No, that was the speed skater.
That was a speed skater. That's right.
Exercise we can't remember.
All the exercise I can't remember. Sorry. Okay, the next one. Everyone does know this one, and they love it. This will be your bodybuilder. This is not the burpee. This is I think this is a little bit. It's a little bit harder than burpees. If you want to do the burpees, you can have a choice. Burpees are, and we called them bends and thrusts in the Marine Corps. That's what I've always known them as. Civilians appear to call it burpees, and even the Marine Corps has kind of adopted the civilian. It's one of those deals where the civilians influence the Marines' nicknames. You're a former cop. I don't think you're a civilian anymore. I mean, technically, but okay. Ashley's not a former cop. Bill is. Bill's here. Okay. Here's the 8-count bodybuilder. So you start here and you come down, do the push-up, splits together, then jump up. Now here's just your regular burpee. Your regular burpee is this. So you've got a choice. You've got a choice of one of those two, and do as many as you can on the clock. Ready, go. You're on the clock.
Maybe you could tell that story that you couldn't remember the other.
I have remembered the story from the other day, but we're going to have a break here in just a second, and I'll tell the story that I forgot the other day. As a little tease, it involves my mother. Now all you Freudian Oedipus complex. It's not like that, you losers. We're still doing this. We're still doing this. Still doing this. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. It is hard. That's exercise is hard, Tony. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Excuse me. 3, 2, 1, and. Excuse me.
I think a lot of people just signed off when you talked about your mother.
Here's the quick story. I apologize for the coughing. I don't have it, but so the last 5 years of my mother's life, my mom is gone now. She was in a nursing home in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and so I would make 4 or 5 trips during the year to go back to visit with her, and mom was generally lucid. She was generally on top of her game. But every once in a while, if she was fatigued, she would kind of wander off the reservation. And when you're bedridden and you sleep a lot, you kind of lose track of daytime and nighttime. It's like right now, or being aboard a submarine. So one of those times, Ashley and I walked in, and every time when I walked into her room, she would start to cry. And I think she was crying for joy. I don't think she was crying, oh, he's back. I don't think it was that. I might have to tell this in installments as well. We will. Okay, put a pin in that story. We'll go back to it, and when we can. As we left our story, your hero and his wife had just walked into his mom's nursing home room, and she had begun to cry. Okay, we're right back to doing some leg exercises. We did squats before. Now we'll do walking lunges. So give yourself enough room in the area that you've got. If you don't have enough room to do some significant striding, then just go back and forth as best you can. Use the space you have available. Walking lunges. Remember, I'll remind you as we go. Ready and begin. I don't know how much you can hear me where you are, but you want to have a good long stride. So here's my demonstration of a good long stride. You want to keep your back straight and your head up, and your spine should be perpendicular to the deck. Then I like to come together just to steady. You'll see some people do walking lunges like this, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I like to come here and steady myself just for a second so that my form will be as good as possible. And then the next stride, then steady, and the next stride, and then steady, and then the next stride, and be steady. But if you'd like to step it off like that, you certainly may.
And when you step forward, you should go down. You shouldn't lean forward.
That's correct. That is correct.
A lot of people like to lean.
Yeah, a lot of people do like to lean. They'll do this. Here, it'll be an optical illusion. They'll do this thinking that they've actually bent their legs when they really haven't. They've just changed their view, and they think they've done the full range of motion. There we go. That's 1 minute, and we can walk that off for a second.
About back to our story.
Well, back to the story. We won't have enough time. We'll have to wait till the next break. Okay, the next exercise is the one that you enjoyed earlier. Push-ups. Another set of push-ups. Yeah, another set of push-ups. Now you at home, you may be thinking, man, I want a little variety to the push-up. These push-ups are too doggone easy. I hear you, brothers and sisters. Let me show you a little variety. I like to call these push-ups 3rd Battalion push-ups because I was attached to 3rd Battalion at one point, and Everybody seemed to be doing those in the battalion, so that's what I call them. 3rd Battalion push-ups, and I'll show you what they look like. So from the up position, you go down and then raise one of the legs, and then up, then down and up. Now, if you can do it at the same time,
Wow.
impressive, no?
Oh, yes.
Okay, your turn. Ready? And begin. Any kind of the push-up, if you'd like to try that 3rd Battalion push-up, you certainly are. And if you can get somebody to video you doing it as proof, that would be fun.
Rachel Phillips Gray said never has she said push-ups were too easy.
Rachel, I seem to remember you saying that a lot. After class, many times you would say, Tony, I'm really needing more challenging push-ups. How can you hook me up with the more challenging push-ups? That was you, wasn't it, Rachel? I'm pretty sure it was you. Okay, we're still on the clock. I'm not doing all of the exercises with you, and it's not because I'm lazy. Well, I might be. We can't rule that out as a possibility. But you don't want to hear me heavy breathing the whole time. No one wants that. Okay, there we go. There we go. I have to measure myself out a little bit. Okay, so that was your push-ups. Now we're going to go back to the 5-10-5 that I showed you before. This is the one where I use the red cones. Use whatever space that you have available. If you can run between 2 points, maybe about 10 yards away. If you grew up playing football like I did, I know distances in yards, and I don't know much about feet. I can't tell, but I can tell how far 10 yards is generally. So if you have enough space that your 2 points can be 10 yards away, then you're on the clock for running back and forth as quickly as you can. Ready? And go. I'll see if I can't get a little bit of this in myself. Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Hey, the next thing up will be planking. I may be able to tell some more of that story as we plank. Give us a story, Sergeant Tony, sir. Keith Renard, if you're out there, that was me imitating you. Okay, on your mats, on your stomachs, we'll plank again. Elbows and toes, if you can. Stay in it as long as you can. Ready, and begin. Okay, back to our story. So Ashley and I had just walked in to my mom's nursing home room. She had a private room. And she started to cry, but she was so happy. And before I could say anything, my mom might have said, "Hey, Mom." Before I could say anything else, she said, I got to get a little closer. She said, "Oh, son, you're a doctor now." And Ashley and I sort of looked at one another. I said, What? What did you say? She said, "Oh, you're a doctor. You graduated from medical school, and now you're a doctor." And I said, "Mama, I'm sorry, but I'm not." Now, at this point in the story, some people will say, "Well, why don't you just go ahead and tell her that you were?" And then I'll tell you why. Maybe you lied to your mom. Maybe you're just one of those kind of people who just lie to your parents. I, on the other hand, could never get away with lying to my mother. So I didn't. Okay, your planking is over. That's another installment of the story. Okay. We'll go back to using the dumbbells again for the Swiss Army knife. Now, you're going to be on your own for this one. What you'll do is, no, let me go ahead and demonstrate. Let me go ahead and do it along with you. Here we go. Swiss Army knives, starting in the down position. Let me get us on the clock. Starting in the down position, ready, and begin. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everybody. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 8 is all we'll do this time. I think we did 8 the first time around too. So I'll let you walk that off for just a second. Okay, so my mom is, in the story, my mom now is all excited that I'm a doctor. And I've had to tell her, no, Mom, I'm not. And she said, oh, me? Have you ever had that experience where you disappointed your mom so bad, but you didn't do it? I mean, I didn't disappoint. So she says, oh, me. And I felt terrible. Felt like such a loser because I've now disappointed my 82-year-old mother. I think she was 82 then. Anyway, she says, I told everybody here that you're a doctor. I said, I'm sorry, Mom. She said, well, what do you do? We'll come back to that. Okay, I believe it's balance work now, balance work. So before we just raised one leg up and balanced on that one, and we went and we kept it up high. What I want you to do this time, bring it up high and then extend it straight ahead and hold it just like that. Okay, I'll be counting this for us. So all the way up and straight ahead and hold this for 30, 29, 28, 27, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get them up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that down. Now I'll raise the left leg up and extend it all the way straight ahead for 30, 29, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. You can walk that off for a second. So my mom said, after she says, oh, me, oh, well, son, if you're not a doctor, what do you do? And I said, I do push-ups in a parking lot. And she looked at me and she said, oh, me, what? And I said, push-ups in a parking lot. And the confusion on her face was horrible. And she said, finally she said, well, do you make any money at that? I said, well, a little bit. And she said, well, do you need any money? I've got a $20 bill in my wallet. I put the $20 bill in her wallet. My sister and I were paying for her nursing home stay. She was going to give me my own money back. I said, no, Mom, I'm good. I'm good. But if things get a little bit tight, I may need that 20. She said, okay, son, it's yours if you need it. And so there's the story of me disappointing my mother in the worst possible way. Okay, that was, we just did the balance work there. Okay, this time now it's time to move on. Thank you. It's back to the agility drills. Two-step shuffle and touch, two-step Heisman Trophy drill, crossovers, and the exercise, I'll demonstrate that. I can't remember what we're calling it. But you can start it off, the easiest way to remember how to start it off is opposite arm, opposite leg. So like this, like that.
Oh, yeah.
You could also, if you wanted to, you could do plyometric skips. Hadn't thought about that. Lee Chase, if you're out there, this is for you. So you start off opposite leg, opposite arm, and you, like that.
Like doing that one.
I can't do much of it. I can't, I'm pretty sure that looks pretty goofy.
But if you have kids, they would love to get out there.
Kids would love this. So you moms that are using this for your kids' PE, have them do plyometric skips. Opposite arm, opposite leg, have them skip around all the way to another neighborhood. Right. We're talking about getting high as opposed to going fast forward. Ready, go. One of those agility drills. Two-step shuffle and touch. Do a few of these. Then I'm gonna switch to this two-step Heisman. Stepping in, stepping out, stepping in, stepping out. I don't know if you guys can tell at home, but it's really windy here. I don't know if the windscreen on my mic is doing its job or not. Two-step Heisman. Now we do some crossovers. Crossovers. Oh yeah, I'm a fancy dancer. I'm a fancy. He dances fancy. And okay, that's good. You can walk that off. Walk that off. Whoa! Hope the wind is blowing our studio audience's gear. I told you it was windy. Somebody let me know if the windscreen is working on the mic. Ashley's manning the monitor, so she can tell me in real time.
While they're down there typing, they can also share.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. As you're down there typing about my mic, you can also hit that share button. I'm sounding like every YouTuber. If you got anything out of this video, hit the like and subscribe and share. Yeah.
Because it tells us they're watching, but they don't always like. So tell them to
Like it. Laugh.
Exclamation points, whatever you got.
No poop emojis.
Chocolate kisses.
I'm not. Let's see. I'm not a potty humor person, so I don't want no. Now, as soon as I say that, of course, some of you degenerates out there will start sending that emoji just to mess with me.
Andrew said Mike is good. Your mic
Oh,
is
thank you, Mike. Thank you, Andrew, about the mic.
good. Thank you, Mike, about the Andrew.
Thank you, Mike. The Andrew's working great. Appreciate that. Okay, that was our agility drills. Now we'll go right back to what we enjoyed earlier, and that would be your 8-count bodybuilders and or burpees or bends and thrusts. So if you're tuning in late, if you're just now joining us here, let me demonstrate the possibilities. If you already know what you're going to do, then go ahead and get started. A couple extra seconds will only make things better for you. Here's what the burpee looks like, the bends and thrusts. You come down here. That's your bends and thrust or burpee. Then your 8-count bodybuilder starts here. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now, you're on the clock still for this. Oh, no, you're not. Now you are. Sorry. I'll adjust the time so no one gets worn out. So bodybuilders, 8-count bodybuilders, burpees, bends and thrusts. I think that was it. If you want to do the bends and thrusts and add just the push-up, that would be similar to the 8-count bodybuilder. You just wouldn't be doing the splits, the split apart with your legs. Okay, 20 more seconds. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. We've got another little break coming up right now. As a matter of fact, this would be a good time to maybe get a little sip of water or harass someone in your house. If you've got an air horn, just go ahead and bust that. Just go ahead and bust that thing out and just start waking up the neighborhood.
You know, and some people, talking about poop emojis, or is it a chocolate kiss? That some lady her friend's husband had died, and she was replying to her, and she was doing LOL, thinking it meant lots of love.
Oh no.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
LOL.
watch out for that.
LOL does not mean lots of love. I mean, I guess it could, but it generally does not. So we got just about 3 more seconds. 2, 1. All right. Right back to working legs again. Now we'll go back to the dumbbells for leg exercise. And what we'll do is quad squats. So legs together, feet together, knees together, and you'll hold the dumbbells in the center of your chest, and you'll bend this way and this way. So here we go. You are on the clock for the quad squats. Keep your back straight and your head up. Look at something on a ceiling or something in the sky so that you can look up and your form will be good. The sky in East Memphis is completely clear this morning.
Beautiful.
Not a cloud in the sky. Let me do this from the side so you can see my booty. Okay, I'm clowning. Don't look at my booty. Okay, if you were looking at my booty right now, go ahead and confess it in the comments.
Oh, yeah.
Say, Tony, I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. I know. It's a thing to behold. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, put the dumbbells down. Walk that off. We're headed right back to the place that we know and love. More push-ups. Yes. More push-ups.
Oh, yes.
More push-ups.
We always have time for that.
Okay, before we do the more push-ups, let's go ahead and do a little extra balance work in between the legs and the push-ups. So this time we'll do this like we did before, but then we'll just take it around to the side. You want to get your leg up as high to the side as you can. So join me. Plant the left leg, bring the right leg straight up to the side as high as you can get it, and we'll hold this for 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 3, 2, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, put the right leg down. Now we'll do the same thing. So bring the left leg up, bring it out to the side, and get it up as high as you can for 30, 29, 28, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, walk that off a little bit, and we're headed to the push-ups. As we're headed to the push-ups, again, I'll keep reminding you of this because it's important, it's foundational to our program, that the 5 elements, the 5 points of fitness are muscular strength and stamina, cardiorespiratory strength and stamina, agilities, balance, and flexibility. We're not doing hardly any flexibility work during the class, but as I mentioned, there's a standalone video of about 5 minutes long that has some of the basic stretches, particularly if you have any kind of lower back issues. There are some stretches on that video that'll be really good for addressing some lower back anomalies, maybe some lower back cramping or tightness, Okay, that was our balance work. Now for the push-ups. Another set of push-ups. I showed you the 3rd Battalion push-up before.
Orly's asking about the hand release.
Hand release push-up, Orly, very well. Hand release push-up, we did this a couple of workouts back, but it always bears. So you can also do slow motion push-up. You can go down slow and then come back up like we did in the variable speed workout. Here's the hand release push-up that Orly suggested or mentioned. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3. There's a lot of advantages to that over some of the other push-ups. And so you're on the clock. Any of those push-ups that we've done already, or the one I just showed you, and begin. Bye. Oh, I should move back.
Just a tad.
Sorry. Oh, I see. I've got some spaces marked out.
You're just on the edge of the frame.
Edge of the frame. I don't want to be on the edge of the frame.
Be right.
That's right. I ain't no edge of the frame kind of guy. I'm the kind of guy that when you go to the grocery store and you come back, I'm not making 2 trips. Nope. Nope, I ain't that kind of guy. I'm going to have those bags hanging off my arms. I'll tie them into my belt loop, hang them around my neck. Okay, we're almost 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there we go. And guys, we're going to be done with that. We're going to change gears. We're going to use a little, the next 2 minutes, we'll use that in prayer, meditation, mindfulness. Sometimes it's just a matter of regulating your breath. Sometimes people will ask if I'm not going to pray, what should I do? Well, you can think about anything that might give you some sort of sense of calm. You can also just regulate your breathing. Just breathe in deep and exhale slow. Long, deep breaths and exhale. Any of those things. I'm not going to dictate or tell you how you should spend these next 2 minutes, but that's just a suggestion. Okay. We'll take 2 minutes for prayer and meditation beginning now. And now you can come forward on your hands and flutter kick your legs behind you if you need to get some circulation back into your legs. And from there you can roll back into a catcher stance. And from the catcher stance you can stand up straight, roll your shoulders back, breathe in deep, and exhale slow. And we are all done, everybody. Turn to your neighbors and say, way to go, good neighbors, way to go, all you good neighbors. Thanks for tuning in today and for joining me for this. This is, as I'm an extrovert in a way, and I'm also I don't know. I'm a combination. What is it? Ambivert. Ambivert. Okay. I'm an extrovert at times, but also at other times I'm a bit of an introvert. But I've realized because of this, I've missed seeing you guys. I miss laughing with you, and that's part of what brings joy in my life. So I can't wait to see you again. Have a great weekend. Don't forget what?
1 hour.
Don't forget your 1 hour of continuous cardio. Let me say something real quick about that. That can be power walking, jogging, or a combination. Running, cycling, swimming, stationary bike. No, we're not going to do that.
We're not.
But anything that you can keep your heart rate, to elevate your heart rate and keep it at a sustained level, and you can do that by any number of the things that I just mentioned. You can play tennis for, I don't know who you can play tennis with. You're not supposed to be playing with anybody. Play tennis with somebody in your family. Okay, enough of that. Stand by. Battalion of 10. You're dismissed!
Aye, sir.
Miss you guys, and I've said it before. I love you, and I mean it, and I can't wait to see you in the flesh. I need to hug. I mean in person.
Keep it on cover.
Yeah.
That sounded so wrong.
Okay, let me backtrack. I can't wait to see you in person. Thanks for visiting with us. Let me hear from you. Bye. Love you.